my channel. I'm here at the salon today and I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on Miss Adele right here, and we're going to do a full face. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and, you're not going to see me, but we're going to go ahead and start. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my Smashbox primer. I don't know if you can see that. Just going to work it in. And I like this because it's like a nice, smooth finish. Thank you. It's really soft and it's nice. It gives it like a nice hold too, I feel. And I do apologize if you see people walking. It's just going to happen. So then next I'm going to go into the Femme Contour Foundation. It's a tinted foundation that kind of goes with your skin tone. It transitions through the time. Comes out white, but then once you work it in, it will. Kind of looks like a primer color or something, you know? Okay.
She is like super interested in her YouTube channel. I'm gonna have to show her. She's hanging out with me tonight, eating dinner, so I'm gonna show her her YouTube channel.
Kind of crazy sometimes.
She's like, "You're gonna be on YouTube?" Super sweet.
And I'm just using a Timeless makeup brush. It's a foundation brush, stippling brush. And I'm going to use a beauty blender or beauty sponge. I'm just going to pound that excess product in. Just working that in. Then next we're going to counteract, conceal, and color correct. That's the word I wanted, color correct. I'm just going to use a concealer brush, and then I'm going to use the Anastasia in the color Warm Coral, just to conceal her under eyes and give her more of a brightened look. And I'm going to go over with the actual concealer.
We had to go for the bride-to-be on my son.
And beauty sponge. Yeah. Serene? Something like that.
I can't pull off her. I wish I could.
You know, I was so afraid to do certain things all the time. And then, getting into makeup and, like, kind of playing with it and stuff, I'm just like, oh, this actually kind of looked nice on me. Or I feel kind of conceited sometimes when I take photos of myself. But that gives me, like...
Oh, I don't. When I take a good photo, I'm like, oh my gosh.
That, like, gives me the confidence that I actually, can pull it off, I guess, if that makes sense. Then next I'm going to go into the neutral, or the light palette, and I'm going to use Fair, Neutral, and Banana in this Anastasia.
Fair, neutral, and banana. So bright.
I conceal her eyes because they're just a little bit dark, so I'm going to just automatically use that as my beginning for my eye. And then it turned off.
It's on.
Then I'm going to use my air spun after I can blend first. To set everything after, I blend everything out.
But it's on this corner, not like last week's dress.
And it just brightens up her eyes and her under eyes. Then next I'm going to go into my air spun setting powder. And I'm going to use a little tulip brush. And I'm going to pack that in underneath her eyes.
My favorite one.
And then I'm going to do the other eye. You can always lift the brow so you can actually get up in there. Instead of being nervous or scared, just go ahead and start. I'm going to take a puffy brush and I'm going to set the rest of her face.
So how long should I wait until I got
Big brush.
2 months?
The big brush is what I call it.
Kabuki.
Kabuki.
Kabuki brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and contour right now. And I'm going to use the Sephora Bake Duo Bronzer and Honey Heat. That looks like DS. I'm just going to work it in at the top of her ear, and I'm going to work it in on her cheekbones.
Oh, it does.
It's always better to go above than below, because if you go below, it's just going to look muddy.
And my hair this summer was down to my start. And then took it up. Longish hair. And something.
Go on the other side.
Not as much now. She's like from my mom. She would put hers on it, be like, no. And
today too. Sadie.
Call from wireless caller. Call.
Probably a bad idea.
What?
Bad idea.
Why?
I don't know, I'm just be quiet and like, just music and not talking and walking and asking questions. You know.
Every time you walk away, it like gets really light.
Yeah.
From hair down in my butt to up to your. What? And just because it's not even out yet. From all the bleeding. Typically, you should be
Should I go text message?
Go with some blush. I'm gonna use the Pablo Dio, I don't know, baked blush in the color Aruba.
Aruba?
No, Aruba. Put the excess off on this one. Just for cheeks. Just to give it a little color. Nothing too much, because you don't want to go too crazy on the blush. Oops. Why, hello.
Yeah. Some people can like the heavier the better. You said like you have to do that. You have to flat on my head.
I thought going out would be better, but guess not. Okay. Next, we're going to highlight, and I'm going to use the color Pure Platinum in the Femi Contour line, which you can get any of these products at Sally's, Walmart. Except for the Anastasia, you can't really get that anywhere. On the you have to go to Sephora for that. And it's gonna give her a little glow.
I'm gonna do my best.
Do you like when I do that?
They look more shaky.
I remember that.
Ooh,
The candle with the ring.
oh my god, this light like enhances everything.
And but for me, I just had heard about them and just thought like, 5 years ago or something.
Let's give her a more dewy finish, which you can't really tell. I'll have to show you in a second. No, can't show it.
Well, hey,
Go like your brows.
what was the ring?
So I'm going to use an angled brush. An angled brush like so. And then I'm going to use the Femi Contour. No, it's not what I'm going to use.
It does.
It's like this one. This is light, actually. I'm going to go into the Smashbox palette, and I'm going to use the color Earthy, which is this one, in the palette on her eyebrows. And I'm going to fill them in. So I'm just going to pat it in. I'm going to comb her brows up, and I'm going to comb them down. So I'm going to comb them down, and I'm going to fill in the top part. And I'm going to come down.
Yes, I like this. I do love that. With the avocado. And then I love that sauce. wasabi.
Yes.
The spicy green. I'm from the
So,
West Coast. I lived
that
in Seattle for 14 years, so in or not Hawaii, where I lived in Hawaii, but I lived in Alaska for 2 years. So we got really fresh fish, and I got spoiled on my sushi.
and then go back in
Best
again,
sushi
pat
in the
it,
world.
and then go to
In
the
Seattle,
side,
Alaska.
and then work it in.
So good. And when I went to New Hampshire, I
Pull it
couldn't find
down,
good sushi.
make sure all the excess is
Yeah.
gone.
You know, it was
Top
all
it up
lobster.
again,
Great
pull
lobster.
everything up,
But, you
fill
know,
in the bottom.
lobster
up into
McDonald's
the
served
area.
lobster sandwiches
Oh my.
for $9.99.
And you want your sides blunt with your back bread.
And then I'm going to do.
But it was so
her
funny, I'll never forget driving past McDonald's. Lobster sandwich,
Arch.
$9.99. It's like, that's hilarious. Only in New England. So,
Look towards this side.
but
All the way over. This direction. Yeah.
that way.
That way.
So I haven't had good sushi. I'm hoping to try it.
hair like flicks. To fill in the emptiness that she's got. Now they're bold and beautiful. Then I'm going to grab a blending brush. A little dummy blending brush right here. And I'm going to go into the color Canon right here in this palette. And work it in.
Okay.
You know. I mean, if I go up any higher, then you're going to be disconnected.
And she's got beautiful eye shape. It just automatically just works itself in.
Do they look alright? These eyes are pretty bad.
I'm just going to do a little windshield wiper motion.
Make sure I get all the
We're doing moisturize.
I have a bold one.
They'd be fun.
You don't mind.
They're really excited. And look, they're going to know pretty for dinner. He's so spoiled.
I'm just building that color up. The Canon color. And then I'm going to go into the color Earthy that I used on her brows. And I'm just going to flip the excess off. And I'm going to work that into the outer V of her eye. Same on this side. Outer V. Facial wiper motion. I just want to stay in this outer corner. I'm going to take my little beauty sponge, and if I feel like I need to cut it a little bit more, I will. I'll go in with just the angled tip of it, and I'll just bring it from the outer line of her eye up, to follow the shape of her eye.
I'll be right there. Okay.
powder. Sun color again, earthy.
Do you have any argan oil this brown? I'm gonna get some argan oil up there. No, you guys do. I saw some.
Is there some up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good.
I'm gonna get the one that's $6.50 up front, not the $33 one. It's up there. It's a little one.
Up front.
Yep.
Do you guys have tanning beds here?
Yeah, we do. I just have the one now.
And it's $5 a session.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably be in. So it's next to I need to tan up. Are you guys open Sundays?
Better wipe it off. Angela, Dawn.
Just a little.
You can show me the picture.
Yeah.
We just got her over, so. Are you good with this?
Sure. Okay.
I'll put on the camera.
Oh, I won't.
Okay, so you see how my veins are?
Okay. See how it's angled up into the hairline? Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna use the Ultra Liner waterproof,
Like, see how it's just barely above my eyebrows?
and it's in
And
Maybelline.
it angles up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have been used that for you.
Is today your birthday?
Happy birthday. No, I work with Kelly. Do you remember me from the dental office? Yeah. Kelly, you just friended me. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hi. Well, happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah.
How did she know that? I think I
Kelly
had her
has-
over here.
Yeah, Kelly has chance right now. I'm going back over there.
Okay.
How's your day going?
It's good. I've been busy.
Good.
So, is this length over here okay, or do you want this shorter?
Well, as long as it looks like what I showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, one side's longer than the other.
As long as it looks like that. Oh, it's a blunt. It's blunt.
Just blunt?
Yeah, it's a blunt cut.
Okay.
She likes heavy to weight.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you were my old man. When I saw who you were, I was like, what? Yeah. My old man.
When I was walking over here, that's who you thought I was?
No, on the Facebook.
Oh, jeez.
Going to earthy.
Well, we
that
happened to
on
be
the
up at
water
Kelly's
line.
last night.
Because I really don't like using
So, and then you were just...
eyeliner in the waterline.
I'm sorry. This one
I mean, you can do the same thing with shadow.
up into here.
Well, see how this one's already doing it? So it doesn't have to be done a lot. It kind of does it itself just because of the shortness of it. You know, like obviously here in the middle it's longer.
I wasn't sure, you know, if they wanted to angle and take it up or just.
Is this how you always have your bangs?
When I can get it done, right?
Okay. Use beauty blender to clean up anything.
Do it way
Again.
too short. They mess them up so bad. I haven't had my bangs done right in 3 years. No, a year.
I'm going to go into the Anastasia Glow Palette. And I'm going to highlight her inner corners and her brows with the color Sunburst, which I highly doubt you're going to be able to see. Nope, actually, right there. Is that your favorite highlighter? As you can tell. I just think it's really pretty and it just, you know, It gives like a nice subtlety to the face.
You are cute.
Well, love.
No, it's still not short enough.
But look, like look at this.
I just know that your bangs are a little wet right now, so if they curl up,
See how it's angled up like that? See how it goes in? It's
Yeah,
like,
but
it's
look.
like framed.
so once, so you want them shorter, and that's okay. I just
cut it, like, just bring it up.
okay, all right. I just don't want to do it too much
Yeah,
because then
no, go ahead.
then it'll be too short.
Just
so,
don't do the front.
right.
Just do the sides, yeah.
You just have to do a little bit at a time because if you do too much and then it's gone.
It's not the front. The sides are okay.
And then I'm gonna use the heart means time. I don't know. I just got a new mascara in.
No, that's more straight. Like, I mean, I'm talking like where you
You want it up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Like a smile.
Can I see the lashes?
Yeah.
This laces.
And then 117 is the only two I have right now.
These ones are a little shorter.
Okay. You want to do those ones? Okay.
I mean, the long ones are cool.
Be
I don't
like,
want to look blinded.
I'm gonna be like blinking for like 6. It's gonna be like a slow motion blink.
Here, I need my cape. So when
That's
you
fine.
want them, I'll just-
Okay, we got lash gel.
So I need to even it. I need to blend it in with this a little bit right here.
No, don't.
Don't?
No.
She wants that disconnect.
You like that?
Yeah, I like how, yeah, I like that. That looks good. Perfect. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Betty Page.
No, like a TV show?
No, Betty Page is the original pin-up artist. Yes, she's from like the 14. Gotcha.
It's clear, right?
No.
Oh.
We'll need to Google that, Angela, and look it so we can look.
Not everything is glamorous here, we'll just say. I still make messes too. Perfect. Clean. Fresh is so clean. And I feel like this last lip stinks. This is. I think it smells like booty.
It smells like booty. How long do you take to dry?
Not very long. You just gotta let
great.
Yeah, it turns black. So when it dries. So which one did you want to do? This one? Okay.
Those two.
Okay. So we're gonna go into the Ardell lashes, the natural 17 black, 117 black. These ones. So I'm gonna go and check to see the length on her eyes, and then cut to perfection. Let's just say.
Because this side looks perfect. This side does look a little bit longer. Barely like half a
So when you cut lashes, just saying, when you cut lashes, I don't know if you can see, you want to cut the out or the inner corner technically. So like the inner corner here, that's what you want to cut. For them to look natural, even though they're not going to look natural.
Your bangs split. Does that go away sometimes?
well, I used to part of this way.
Oh, okay.
We're parting this way.
Yeah.
So it's just probably part of it.
So I'm going to use the back of a brush, and I'm just going to dip into the lash adhesive, and I'm just going to work it on the back of the lash.
What's she saying?
It's curled still. Yeah.
Oh,
Or long. It's too
I'm
long.
going to let it dry real quick. Use my blow dryer. Just to get it tacky.
This side looks really good.
Now you keep them closed. Go ahead and grab the other lash.
Do you think if I put some wax or taffy that would help with the
There we go.
I don't know that she would like that.
And since I know what I need to fit on that side, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it off on this side. Just because I know what it fits. And I'm going to go ahead and use the back of the brush again. And we're going to line the lash with the adhesive.